What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday evening, and a lot of people have been messaging me about the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight. They wanted to know my opinion as far as someone that runs a sports book, as far as the whether the fight was fixed or not. I'm more than happy to answer that question here, which is quite simple. Let me give some backgrounds to you as far as the fight records are concerned now. Tommy Fury has about 9 wins, no losses. I think 4 knockouts, whereas Jake Paul also has a handful of fights. So, I mean, it's not like Jake was fighting someone that was like a tin can, not an MMA fight or anything like that. He was fighting someone at pretty much a similar level as he was here. So I know a couple of these YouTube creators are talking about, well, look who they paired up with who. And it also doesn't matter who Tommy Fury is related to. It doesn't matter who his relatives are or anything like that. So what if someone was the heavyweight champion? It doesn't make any difference. When you're in a boxing ring, the only thing that matters is these, and that's it there. So I actually saw the highlights and everything of the fight itself and the replays and everything. And I'm going to come to the conclusion that this fight was not fixed. And here's the reason there. All throughout the rounds, like I said, both of them were evenly matched. Jake Paul did get one knockdown, which really wasn't a knockdown, and it didn't make any difference here. And both of them pretty much fought the same. It was just a going back and forth there. And practically anyone could have won that fight. Now, one thing I could say is it's possible that Jake Paul could have won the fight there based on the records. Remember, this is a split win. And one thing they always teach you in MMA and boxing is to never let the judges decide as far as to who the winner is. Go ahead and finish them while they're in the ring. Neither one of these people finished it. Jake Paul didn't take it to the limit. Tommy Fury didn't take it to the limit. It was pretty much I would almost consider it like a sparring session. I wouldn't even consider it as a real boxing match. But, the thing about Jake is that, some of the previous battles him and the Paul brothers have been doing is against pretty much non-boxing personnel. Tommy Fury is someone, well, even though he has a light record of 9-0, he is a legitimate boxer. He's not done anything else other than box. And this is what the Paul brothers are going to run into. They've already had their chance here, and stuff like that. They fought who they deem pretty much. So from now on, they're going to have to fight real fighters here. Some with amateurish records and stuff like that, but they're gonna have to fight actual boxers. No more of these shows or anything. No more of these exhibitions or anything like that. It's gonna Jake Paul's boxing skills are gonna pretty much show, and they're gonna show poorly because Jake Paul is not a very good boxer. He you don't use your head in order to block shots here. Plain and simple. You're not Rocky Balboa or anything. But the thing about it is that in all of a given situation, it can be looked upon as fixed because a lot of people lost money. You see, even if most people would bet that such and such is going to win by knockout, that Tommy Fury is going to win by knockout with Jake Paul, and vice versa. Most people are going to bet on the knockout. This was a split decision. So a lot of people lost their money tonight, but oh well. There's always working at Subway. That's all I got to say for right now. Like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below. Also visit vincegoodrum.com. As always, peace and soul.